Step into the arena where wokey wisdom meets real-world scrutiny. We're diving deep into the issues everyone's talking about, but few dare to dissect. Let's navigate the noise together. Ready to question the unquestionable?
Instructing youth on how to find, there are sections of it, it's not the whole book. Instructing youth on how to find and make pornography, is that over the top or no?
If you're giving me a hypothetical, because I'm not agreeing that that's what that is, probably it would not be appropriate in a high school. And frankly, kids can find that online anyway. It is so easy to find.
That's correct. But there is a difference between what's in a public school library and online, though, right?
The difference is that whatever's in a school, the kids have...
Wokey approves of controversial books in schools, offering unconvincing justifications. It's crucial we examine what's really on the reading list.
Really isn't really cool, but that's the one thing.
Why?
Why isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Because I think that you shouldn't try to push an agenda regarding sexuality onto children.
Why is that an agenda?
Why is that an agenda? Like,
Why is drag sexual?
why is drag? There was a little kid twerking. Like she was like, what was it? The 6-year-old girl was twerking over there. Is that not sexual? Am I crazy for saying that? Like, I'm really not trying to be rude here.
I think that your intentions are good but misplaced.
Okay.
If we're talking about harm to kids, there's a lot of harm to kids that's out there. Let's talk about school shootings. Let's talk about things, abuses of power, right? Like, let's talk about priests molesting kids. That happens a lot.
Oh, of course. No, I'm on board. Like, I think that those are all big problems. So, like, one thing that I see the conservatives talking about the most is not showing this stuff to kids.
The same wokey sees no problem with drag shows for children, backing it with feeble arguments. Let's discuss the appropriateness of what we expose our kids to.
Okay,
I don't want to talk to
I
you.
just want to let you know my girlfriend is
I
half
don't-
black.
and
So
that
I'm
makes either.
a race
To your
trader.
wife, too.
What wife?
Your girlfriend, whoever the she is.
How did a traitor? No. Say
This is why
say
you
some
don't talk
facts.
to a Trumper, because
You
logic
called him
doesn't.
You called him.
Call him you did.
Well,
Now I know why the lady didn't want to talk to you.
You
Because
called
you're
him
in riots over here.
What?
Yeah, by even making me talk to a traitor.
A traitor of what? My country?
That's
Look
right.
at me. Look at me.
You're a
What's
traitor
that
to
say
the
right
nation.
there?
I am a
Don't
traitor.
tread on me.
That's a Russian
yeah.
slogan now.
Yeah, that's a Russian
That's a Russian slogan
All right.
by nationalist
All right.
traitors.
All right.
So
Yeah,
are you willing
that
to
makes
admit
sense.
he's not if he has a
He
half black
absolutely
girlfriend?
is. He's just look at what he just put up his arm. Did you see what is on his arm?
This is
Yes,
don't
it's-
tread on
yeah.
me.
Yeah, that is done by the
Hold on, what's it done by? Wait a second. Was the Republican Party we freed the slaves?
An anti-Trump supporter calls him racist, but is left speechless when he mentions his girlfriend is black. It's about facts, not just accusations.
The NFL recently said they're going to start doing a black national anthem before the regular national anthem. Did you hear about it?
No.
No.
What is your initial thought when I tell you that? Is it divisive or is it appropriate?
Sound good?
Does it sound good?
Yeah, if it sounds cool, I'll listen to it.
Have you ever heard of the song?
No.
It was written in the early 1900s about slavery. Do you think that applies today in 2020?
I guess.
Yeah?
I mean,
Sure.
I don't know. It's like, obviously what's going on right now is awful for the black community. So yeah, they do need to be represented more.
Okay, so if we maybe did a white national anthem and we put that up on baseball games, NFL, whatever, would you be okay with that?
But the national anthem we already have is kind of white.
Wokies support the black anthem, but criticize the national anthem as racially biased. Understanding our national symbols is key, not just reinterpreting them.
Totally fine. I just want to know how it is racist. Trump is not building a wall and keeping black people in one certain area, brown people in one certain area. He's building a wall with another country that has many different colored people in there. People are not allowed to overstay their visas, whether they're white or brown. That's the point. He wants to keep our country safe because we haven't had an influx of child sex predators coming across the southern border. We have also had an influx of drug traffickers coming across the southern border. We've also had an issue of terrorists, people that don't want good for our country, going to Mexico and flooding in through there because it's easier to do that because our border is so weak. It's not because of a race. It's not because of a skin color. It's because he wants to make sure economic opportunities are here for Americans first because he's America first, and then they can come over legally. He even put more people down there to process asylum seekers. If he was racist, why is he sending...
A Wokey claims building a wall is racist, but is silenced by solid facts. It's a discussion about security, not discrimination.
Sure have. I'm just really confused here. I'm kind of lost on this aspect of systemic racism. Can you give me the definition of systemic racism?
I don't know the exact definition. I don't read the exact definition of system.
So you don't know the definition, but you're going to tell me that it exists?
Yes, it definitely does.
Okay, so where is a systemic issue? Where is a law that's in the system? Where's a policy that's in the system of systemic racism in our country?
I don't want to talk anymore. There is systemic racism, and
I would just love proof.
Read any article. Read any article.
You say that you don't look up and read definitions, though, so if you can't give me the definition, you can't give me any examples because you actually don't know what that means. And you're justifying the looting and the burning of our country? What's going on, guys?
What's going on with you? You don't think that black people are misrepresented?
I didn't say that. No, I think they're overrepresented. We have Black Lives Matter down the street on a public street right now. Why does that need to be?
Another Wokey is confronted with facts when discussing systemic racism. Let's ensure our discussions are based on evidence, not just emotions.
So where's the government?
Are you going to help all of the people who had their businesses destroyed and burned down?
If I could, I would. Yes.
There are multiple GoFundMes. Have you contributed to those?
I have actually. Yes.
How much?
That is actually none of your business.
You didn't do it.
But I did. My money is my money, and what I do with it is not your problem.
I don't think you. Okay. I think you're lying.
Because
you just said that they had insurance. How can you look at someone in the face and say your business being burned down and your livelihood being destroyed? You lost your business. You're making no income. Insurance takes years to go through sometimes. Regardless, it's not right.
Exactly. None of it's right, but that doesn't mean that just because black people are doing it, it should be 100 times more violent.
No one mentioned, why is it 100 times more violent when black people are doing it?
I don't know, you tell me. You tell me. I could not tell you. I could not tell you.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
Years of oppression that just will never go away.
So that makes black people burn down AutoZone?
I didn't say that.
Years of oppression? What does years of oppression have to do with burning down some innocent person's...
A Wokey argues it's acceptable to damage businesses during riots, but quickly learns the hard truths about law and order.
Someone stabs someone else, is it knife violence?
It doesn't matter what type of, whatever kind of violence it is, whatever that is done,
so it's just violence. It's very disingenuous to your argument to call it gun violence when it's just violence. If you don't call people hanging themselves with rope from suicide rope violence, or stabbings knife violence, or car accidents car violence, it's disingenuous, and you're insulting my intelligence to think that I won't know the difference.
First, sweetheart.
So you never answered my question.
And you never answered
How many people died?
You answer mine, and I'm going to answer yours. That's how we're going to do it here. No, you didn't. And we're done here. Have a good day.
You don't have an answer. Okay, so I'll go ahead and answer it. About 13,000 people are killed due to gun homicides, and that includes self-defense, justified shootings, stuff like...
An anti-gun advocate is effectively countered in a debate. It's important to balance rights and responsibilities, not dismiss them.
Identify as a unicorn?
You know what? You can identify any fucking thing you want to. I don't care.
Are there unicorn locker rooms that I could go in?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm done with this interview.
All right. I just thought that women were women and men were men. It doesn't work. Since when?
Get a master's in psychology and then ask yourself that.
You have a master's in psychology?
I do.
And you can't tell me what it means to identify as a woman?
Yeah, you identify as a woman by who you identify as being that person.
I'm black.
Mind. Okay, then you're black.
I'm black, and I can get reparations?
Whatever you want.
I'm a cat, and I can go use the litter box and not have to go to school and not pay my taxes?
If you want. Sure.
You're a psychologist, and you're not willing to tell me that's dangerous? That's a danger.
A Wokey psychologist insists you can be anyone you identify as. Identity is personal, but let's keep discussions realistic.
White people and just not understanding our privilege. So yeah.
What? Privilege? What's that mean?
Privilege?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't had to worry about just because of my skin color.
Like what?
Like, when I get pulled over, I'm like, oh damn, am I gonna get like a ticket? I'm not like, oh damn, like, is this my last time getting pulled over?
What statistic do you drive that from?
What statistic do I drive it from?
Where's that fear? Where's that comparison and that information? Where do you get that opinion?
Reality, bro.
Reality? Do you have any numbers to back it up?
Do I look like an expert to you? I'm a kid at the beach.
You said white privilege. You said white privilege. If I'm privileged, I want to know about it.
Well, then look, you have to research. It's not my job to educate you.
Yeah.
It's your job to educate yourself.
I did educate myself, and I found out that I'm not privileged.
Claims of white privilege are met without factual support. This serious discussion needs more than assertions.
You said he deserved to be impeached.
Oh, yeah.
What does impeachment mean?
Oh, I can't even vote, so I don't get detailed into that.
But you thought the president of America should have been impeached?
Well, I didn't say impeach. I said something has happened.
You said he should have. You said he deserved to be impeached.
I'm sure. Yeah. Like, you weren't leader, and the fact that you actually said certain words that made somebody die, it's really pretty bad.
Who died because of Trump's words?
You know.
No, I don't. I'm asking you.
Well, then why are you here with a mic if you don't know?
Well, I'm asking you. If you just accused Trump of killing someone, should you back that up?
I said his words. He didn't.
Okay, but his words said.
Whoever the police was. Right?
Police?
Yeah, whoever did. I know there was a loss of life. I don't get in.
A Wokey calls for Trump's impeachment without understanding the legal requirements. Informed debates are crucial in such matters.
Want to catch Wokey moments in 4K? Watch till the end, subscribe, like the video, and comment Wokies for a chance to win a brand new iPhone 16 or a cash prize. Also, don't forget to check out the next video on the end screen for more chances to win.
Probably. For what?
Posting stuff that any person in power shouldn't be posting.
Like what?
Belittlement of other people and cultures.
When did he do that?
All the time.
All the time? Can you name one certain tweet that you think should have definitely gotten him banned so far?
No, I'm not on Twitter.
Okay, but he should be banned from it.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a fact checker with the Washington Post?
Whenever my family sends me stuff about it, yeah.
Oh, so you are a fact checker. Okay. You fit the job description very well, I must say. You said
calls to ban Trump from Twitter lack a clear rationale, especially when others are not mentioned. Seeking fairness in social media policies.
What are your thoughts on Black Lives Matter? What are your thoughts on that? And then we can talk about abortion.
Yeah, so I believe Black Lives Matter as an organization is a communist organization who does not have the interests of black people in their minds. They want to destroy the nuclear family. The most important thing a black person could experience is a father in the home. We have the Great Society implemented. You want me to give you an opinion, but you're not letting me finish.
No, I'm letting you
The
finish.
Great Society, implemented by a Democrat, made single motherhood incentivized. They said, go out there. If you're a single mother, we'll give you more welfare and we'll take care of you. That made the black community down in the dumps and on welfare, unable to promote or advance anything for their lives. I did not say that. I said the black community.
Oh.
Because it affected black people more disproportionately than any others. Because they incentivize
Yeah, they
their
are
communities.
affected more disproportionately than many others. I agree with that statement.
Okay,
but not with what you said before.
Liberals face a reality check on the Black Lives Matter narrative. Engaging with facts is vital, not just feelings.
That he's a racist. Back it up.
By that logic, if you're saying he's not a racist, like give me to back up why he's not a racist. You're making
Joe Biden's a racist?
What?
You think Joe Biden's racist?
I don't think that this is about Joe Biden right now.
When Joe Biden said, like, what did he say? Something about all these, like, poor kids being just as bright as, what did he say? You know the quote,
He said that poor kids are just as bright as white kids, insinuating he believes black people are poor. He is, Donald Trump, you want proof that Donald Trump isn't a racist? He has raised wages for black Americans, specifically black women. 71% of the working black women are white-collar workers. That's not hard labor. That's high-paying office jobs that they are getting a good wage for. He also lowered the corporate tax rate to 21%. Under President Obama and Joe Biden, it was doubled that, and that helps all communities, including black people. He also increased annual funding to historically black colleges and universities by 25%.
Claims that Trump is racist are debunked with robust evidence. Let's demand more than heated accusations.
Think Trump is worse than Hitler?
Yes.
Yeah,
Could be.
definitely. Why do you say that?
He's childish.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Stop. He's trying to stop, like food stamps. People need those.
Do you think that ending food stamps is as bad as killing like 6 million Jews?
He did that?
Yeah.
Comparisons of Trump to historical figures over policy decisions are met with factual resistance. Avoiding hyperbole is key.
Yeah, there's no denying that there's sexism in the world or anything like that. But the way that I see it is, why hinder your business by hiring men for $1 when you could pay women 77 cents for every dollar?
We're from the licensing office, and there's certain rules when it comes to like filming. We just want to know where your group was from.
We're from Prager University. We're a non-profit.
Okay, and did you have permission to film?
No, this is a public campus,
Okay.
so you're allowed to be on a public campus and film.
I know that. I know that.
Yeah, we didn't get permission.
So you guys are from Prager University?
Prager U. Yep.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah. No, they can't shut us down. It's a public university. Call the cops.
A wokey attempts to disrupt an interview, but ends up overshadowed by strong counterpoints. Respectful and factual dialogue wins.
Brothers and sisters, come together and fight the real enemy, and that's the invaders from across the ocean that do not belong here.
So we're for a system without borders, without nations, without capitalism, without money. We learned from the Russians and the Chinese Revolution that the next revolution has to be for communism.
Didn't like 100 million people die during communist revolution?
Where?
In Russia and China?
No, it's not true. It's lies.
A wokey advocates for communism, but denies historical misdeeds. We shouldn't ignore the past when discussing ideology.
Women for Trump, that's basically saying trees for deforestation. He don't give a f about us. So
How does he not care about women?
seriously?
Back it up.
Okay.
I just want to know. No. You started it. Get back over here. Get back over here. Get back over here. No. Get back over here. Back yourself up.
Why do you think he
Back yourself up.
Holy sh!
Back yourself up.
Accusations that Trump is anti-women crumble when challenged for evidence. We need substantive claims, not baseless ones. For more wokey videos, click on the screen right now.